One more turn. Episode 104, Four Corners.
In the flesh. You must like what you see because of how long you've been staring and that goofy look on your face. Though I'm certain I've seen that exact expression captured during a less than flattering moment in your life, so who's to say?
Yes, I've been thinking about you.
This moment is even more awkward than when my ex asked me if I wanted to meet my replacement. And that was in an email.
Not long ago, Carson, you accused me of mistaking you for someone with who I was already in a conversation with. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, I see.
Hang on,
Wasn't that just yesterday?
you're not helping. Riley,
Oh, right, Riley. That Riley? Has she smacked you yet? Did you like it?
So you've told this man-child about our talk, then?
Oh, so you thought you'd come to our place of business and start hurling insults then?
At first, the thought that both of you are in this business together is, only slightly less off-putting than chugging expired milk with the consistency of eggnog. Second, you're one to talk about hurling.
Well, your partner may be nervous is all, but why bring up old history?
That was this morning.
you told me that you only drove by her place. When were you talking to Hudson?
Oh, of course that's his name. Makes sense why Riley kept calling him the Bay.
Caleb, I told you Hudson had nothing to do with the arrangement in question. How did you figure out where my place is? And more importantly, why did you go by there?
Again, you two, I only did drive by... Wait, that was her place? Your place?
Back up the turnip truck. How do you know my brother's name, Riley? I never said it.
Sure you did, on the phone.
He never came up during our call, but Hudson did. Apparently he made his way into the conversation you two had this morning as well, the nature of which both of you have conveniently avoided telling me anything about.
Come to think of it, Riley, how did you know about my little upchuck this morning?
Little.
Riley!
All right. I'll connect some of these dots. I'm the now not-so-silent partner of the rep that Caleb met with this morning about the status of the contract tender. Which one of you two will draw the lines between the rest of these threads?
I will, as the more mature and professional one of us. I performed a reverse lookup of the phone number Hudson called me from yesterday. I left it on my computer screen when I left to meet with another potential client, and before I was auto-logged off our network, Caleb saw the address and took a notion to take a cab and go there.
Oh, that was you in the back of that bucket of balls with the wooden side paneling and tinted windows doing that creepy, slow drive-by?
Yeah, but the speed was all Pedro's choice.
There you are, Carson. I've been doing a lot of calling, but getting no answering. Did you leave your cell phone by your desk after walking away from it again?
Just a few more bugs to go, and I'll have your system patched up and running again, Gary.
Gare, it's not Carson's fault. His phone and my phone are the same model, and I accidentally took it when I went out this morning.
So, you had his phone on you, and you didn't answer when it rang?
I set it to vibrate. That's what...
Caleb!
Speaking of calling, I won't be contacting your sister anymore, Gare. Bella made it crystal clear that we're through.
Caleb, for the umpteenth time, Bella isn't my sister, she's my daughter. Why do you think I have so much gray hair?
Does that sound genetic?
The reason I stopped by is because I spotted the license plate belonging to the lady that I'm now standing in front of outside the offices of my tech gurus.
I told you, Gary, I would reveal myself if and when I'm good and ready.
Don't you think he's a little old for you, Riley?
Not that kind of reveal, you nitwit.
Let's get on with this. Riley, why are you here? In the flesh.
Yeah, Riley, it's time to fill in the brother's dork on what this is all about.
You mean that you cloned Caleb's cell and uploaded the video he'd shot of Carson to YouTube, leading to my deciding to meet them both to determine whether or not they'd get the Joe contract?
I was talking about revealing yourself as the silent partner deciding the fate of their contract bid?
I told them that moments before you came in. We agreed that I was going to handle...
I agreed to no such thing. Hudson assured me he'd keep you as his lackey in line.
Oh, I am not his or anyone else's lackey for that matter.
Speaking of anyone, where's Caleb?
Hell, where's Carson?
One More Turn. Written and created by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Edited by Andrew Fuzzy Fractal 42 and Dark Cloud. Directed and produced by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Episode 104, Four Corners. Characters in order of appearance. Riley voiced by Stephanie McAlua, Carson voiced by Scott Alpha Shard Dirk, Caleb voiced by Michael Uber Marklar, Bryant Gary voiced by Christopher Blauer-Fackel, Ryder. Sounds courtesy freesound.org. Music by Kevin MacLeod. Visit the official One More Turn website at onemoreturn.net. Copyright Civilized Communication at civcom.net. On the next episode of One More Turn, Riley expresses exasperation.
What nonsense are you all on about? Why aren't you talking about what was revealed back at the One More Turn office?
Caleb and Gary exasperate each other.
Our video, Gary? Your involvement was making a copy without my permission.
It didn't just upload itself, you know.
And Carson fumes.
Exactly, Caleb. It wasn't a public event. It was a private gathering. By definition, an expectation of privacy and an expectation of discretion on the part of the one's only sibling.